Before I start introducing myself, I just want to say to watch the first installment of the video, just to give yourself a better understanding on who Takwa is. But for those who are new, I'll give you a short explanation on who she is. Who is Takwa? You may ask yourself. Well, to put it shortly, Takwa is a 15-year-old girl who mainly does art and animation. But 6 months ago, she got caught out for doing many actions such as drawing NSFW, baiting people into thinking that she committed self-harm, and a bunch of lies. For chapter 2, I'll discuss about her being accountable for not safe for work art.
Our little Takwa fan, Takwa got enough suggestive art for your entire life. Jerry, bring on the tablet and pen ASAP. The fans hungry.
To give you guys a better amount of context, she had an ex-boyfriend named Mr. Gold, and Mr. Gold was Takwa's Discord friend. She had feelings for him, and they seemed like a little cute couple with each other. Wow. Until you realize the red flags. She made NSF art out of him, and Mr. Gold was a minor. Yeah. Shocking, wow. And here's straight proof of that. Do it. Okay. You're doing good. What? I cannot show a good proportion out of it, so I'm gonna recreate it with this. Just a little reminder that she was a minor as well. Not gonna lie, she wasted her talent on NSFW art. I'm just saying. You know how f***ing crazy you gotta be to draw yourself gooning yeah, like what the fuck? And her excuse for all of that is what I'm about to read. That Rule 34 art wasn't by me. It was by my abusive brother that was in jail and made me harm myself. And second, wanna know why did I send a CP? Why I did that because when I was hitting a person who made my life worse, I just wanna expose them. And then when Sophia said that I sent a CP, I wasn't understanding what does that supposed to mean. You got Google Chrome and Safari. Well, if you don't understand, my friends in GC were making some jokes of where I'm loving Mr. Gold, and when they said that I have sex with Mr. Gold, my brain forced me to do it. Okay, but making porn is wild. I know, cause cannot control my brain. What? Mr. Gold saw all of those NSFW art, which caused him to break up with her and even give his thoughts about it. First thing I talk about is the fact that she drew porn out of me. I genuinely hated her for doing that, and I did not approve of that at all. But since her fan base thinks she's the only person on the planet that tells the truth, and since they still didn't think it's her fault, saying that it was not her fault, it was apparently her mind doing it. I had no choice to forgive her. The fucking pressure whenever you're in a drama in her community. She was also hiding that from me for an entire fucking month. Just great. Not gonna lie, Just the fact alone of your girlfriend making porn on you and hide it for a month is beyond the scope. I still have more proof of NSFW stuff being there. And now she's sending me ass images, but it isn't IRL images. I'm definitely horrified. It's her drawings. Still. This is where they were applying to. Hey guys, look at my big dumpy. Yeah, I'm so freaky. Am I right, guys? I also said, and this is straight evidence that she made it, and not by her fans or anything like that. And I already call him IRL. What? It's real because of horniness. Yup. Why does nobody like me anymore? It's maybe because you openly admitted that you fucking masturbated to a person who you really don't know in the internet, and which people can spread that information within a click. Takwa going insane. And my ass is wiggling! What? To understand the next 3 images, she went through it as Gabby was transgender and had an ex-boyfriend before Mr. Gold. She decided to draw porn out of him, and history really repeats itself, I guess. Because I was freaky or something. And if you don't understand why I sent it to 00, because he asked to see my boobs, so I sent. Stop blaming on your freakiness! And I have used up all of the proof that I have. That's it. You think that would be the only thing that she has done? This is only the beginning. Off script goonbecee right here. I want to show you this. It's suggestive art. Jump scare warning in 3, 2. Normally I don't make fun of people art and all that stuff, but this shit is so horrendous. The anatomy is so horrendous. I know she's trying to draw fat people, but I'm fat. It doesn't work with me, honestly. Okay, yeah, that's it. Now back to the video. You think her fans would at least have some better sense than Takwa, right? Right. No, you're completely wrong, random viewer that is watching this behind the screen. I say some of her fans are in the same level as her. And I'll get right to it with this one. Yeah, I'm obsessed with your dick, especially because I'm surprised he pulled more hoes than me.
Stand ready for my arrival. Stand ready for...
I think although his parents need to hear this, what he's doing is horrible. I know where he lives exactly. He lives in Portugal. For context, you're talking about ARG, which is this person, exposing her for like doing shit that I just mentioned. Got any more information? I could dox him. I'm gonna scare him a little. Just give him a little spook. Ugh. Be careful, he may send his me writers to do something.
They can try, but I know how to use the dark web.
See guys, he knows how to use a dark web. It's Timmy Tough Knuckles. Oh my god. Dude, if I find her phone number or email address, they will cry so damn loud. Yeah. I'll create an email to use it as an undercover and pretend to hate Takwa. I'll ask them to give me personal information. Like I'll share my fake information as well. Nobody will be that dumb to give their personal information to some random ass motherfucker in the internet. Just like how your mother says to not trust people in the internet. I can try something bad though. I need someone to create an alt account and give me his password and all. with your mail confirmation. This is honestly the worst attempt of doxing I ever seen in my life. Like, you're saying this shit in DeviantArt. Like, everybody could see that. Like, you could have said that in a private DM or like, I don't know, just something private. I hope you burn in hell.
Yeah, I dated with a 13-year-old girl. And it could be worse, idiot.
What the f***, you fucking sick pedo.
You are worse than her and I.
You have no idea if I forced her to do something disgusting.
Apparently a 23-year-old dating a high schooler is frowned upon by society.
Yeah, I openly admitted that I'm a pedophile. Yeah. Yeah, I know that someone with the same age like me groomed you, and you think that all the 18-year-old guys are groomers. But no, I also broke up with her to avoid more problems.
Apparently a 23-year-old
Send me requests so I can tell ARJ to kill himself for trying to get Takwa banned.
Why the fuck?
Shut the fuck out and leave me a fucking message.
I just want a goddamn request to tell him to fuck off. Like, dude. Yeah, sure.
You go to hell.
Bro, you are 10 and you're in 4th grade. You cannot be taking threats like that. Like, nobody's gonna take you seriously with your age. How the fuck about y'all think suggestive art is disgusting? ARG, tolerate it! What the fuck? I am a minor.
Yeah, then we send suggestive art to a group of minors. You're always bullying Takwa for no reason, right? Well, I hope you die, moron.
Bro, this shit literally has the same energy. I swear to God, it has the same energy. And I'm about to go to some deep ass shit right here. One of Takwa fans nuked Alex's server, which Alex is the one who I got proof from. And that Takwa fan would be Cozy. Now Cozy is only 12 and he was in a relationship with a 17-year-old. A 5-year difference. Now it's either that he wanted it to be in a creepy relationship or just overall got groomed. When they broke up, instead of Cozy accepting the fact that he dated with a guy who's almost in his adulthood, he started to spiral into insanity. He wished that he had him back, even though he's clearly... And he also attempted to harm himself. Why do you want to be back with somebody who is older than you, and you clearly deserve someone better, honestly? He decided to quit, but please, when I say this, please do not harass Cozy at all, okay? Here's yet another one, which this guy's is 18 until he becomes a full-on adult. He, for some reason, gooned to Takwa, which she was confirmed to be like 14 at the time of the screenshot. Have you ever had e-sex with Takwa? Be honest, it's just a question. I did before, but after I realized her real age, I was thinking about killing myself. Because I did a mistake I haven't realized. Yeah, here's another one. I kinda have something to tell you. Sure, go ahead. I sometimes get hard on you when we talk, meaning that my dick gets hard on you. Nonsense is 14, by the way, and Andro 18. Yeah, damn, I just fingered my belly button, then shove a marker in it. Good, I even cummed. Yeah, that's fucking disgusting, you fucking nasty ass motherfucker. God. Here's Nonsense response to all of that, I guess. Hello, I'm back. Today I'm exposing a piece of shit called Andro because he was trying to do some fucked up shit towards me. He had been sending me weird shit when I'm 14, and he's 18. Here's a screenshot, which was provided. I could go on about more of, but all of that would be a different story. So I'm just gonna stop it here. I have one last thing up with my sleeves, and it's gonna be long. Very long. Our final reason is the epiphany of all of this. I consider this to be the longest chapter of them all.
lies that she tells is beyond me. She really cannot be an honest person. Let's go over the many testimonies of her lies. I want to get this out the way. She lied about being 16 this entire time. I lied about her being 15. She's about 17. She can only be 17 if she wasn't lying. Secondly, the amount of suicide bait that she has done is so stupidly enormous. Let me read this and see if you believe it or not. I commit suicide because of Burrito Guy and JJ. They ruined me and made me want to jump off a building. Now I can't move my leg. What? That's a failed suicide. What do you mean by, that?
And right after she posted that, she posted a video which is this. The world would have been a better place if I weren't in it. Third, let me read your truth that you made when you were impersonating as a different person. The truth is that I'm actually Takwa the entire time. The reason why I was someone because I was trying to change my behavior. Just to be a good person. And then I was someone else because I didn't want my haters to find me and go after me. But I generally got doxxed. You are still the shitty person that you are, impersonating as someone else instead of fully confronting your problems. You didn't get doxxed. You posted those pictures. Okay? Oh, and one time, ARG forced Mr. Gold to broke up with me only because I did something. Oh, that quote-unquote something was you drawing porn out of him, drawing you masturbating to a picture of him, and a lot of other bullshit. Your dumbass made Mr. Gold uncomfortable, which caused him to leave. It's simple. Because Terry's and IRG factory reset me because of the past drama that happened on 1st October. I mean, Terry's was the one who factory reset it, not ARG. Okay. And he lied about me drawing my father getting tortured and demon. When I didn't, the torture art of my father was made by Episons. And also the NSFW of my OC was on Deviant. It was made by someone who has NSFW profile picture. They stole my art. You made the torture art and shared it to your community post. That's like the stupidest excuse I have ever heard in my life. How the hell do you know that the same person who made the torture art made the NSF variants of your art? Fucking some goon knowledge over here. And also, I'm just an orphan girl who has no family because they're in jail for starving me and abusing me and also killing my cat. Motherfucker, do you live in fucking granny house or what? Genuinely.
Why did I say I'm 14? I'm not actually 16. I'm just 14 sis because I didn't know what my age was when I was young. So yeah.
How the fuck do you not know your age? Birthdays were invented. There's birthdays. You are using this to detestify your actions, okay? She tried to expose ERG with a document. Now, I'm not being biased about her being a shitty person or anything like that, but this document is genuinely one of the worst attempts of cancellation. I'm gonna read this like a children's book, and let me start it with the very first chapter of this. Who is Angry Rating Gaming? Angry Rating Gaming is a YouTuber who always exposing people and then making a false rumor of how they fake stuff and etc. But to mention that, he doesn't use the don't harass someone who has been exposed because he wants an argument and people live in purely hell. He also has a fan base, but I call them a meat writer because they dox people who did something wrong and they swat on them and send them a hitman to kill them. Do they want to be a criminal? That's illegal to murder someone. The fact that he lied about his age and he was 14 in this whole time. Now I'm gonna tell you what he did. First, the doxing part is purely bullshit. Second, you can't send a hitman. It's basically illegal to do so anyways. Third, none of his fans bothered swatting your ass. And also, you lied about your age as well. You can't be talking since it's purely you being a hypocrite. Also, please download Grammarly. It will save you. I promise you. Chapter 1. He harassed me and bring my past and tried to make people think I made CP, known as child porn. Even though the OCs were adult as well. Then he told his meat writers to dox me. I mean, it's technically not CP, but you drew your NSFW of your OC doing some weird kicky shit. I don't know. Second, none of his quote-unquote meat writers dox you. Okay? Sexual harass me, swap me, and then make porn and fetishes about me while I'm 15 and still minor. Oh, and everybody saw. Nobody even tried to sexual harass you or even try to swat you. Nobody even drew porn out of you. That was you! And next he forced Mr. Gold to break up with me over an Islamic rule. Please don't hurt him or treat him that bad. He didn't want to be in the bad decision. Even though I'm no longer Muslim anymore, I became Christian due to my country being strictly. How many times do I have to say it? He didn't force Mr. Gold to break up with you. He didn't want to be in a relationship with you because you decided to draw porn out of him. Blah, blah, blah. You get the rest. I mean, I'm not really too sure about her changing religions to a Christian person, but it's up to y'all to decide. I'm not really against religious freedom. One time, he caught a friend of mine, a ball slicker. When Ezra is only 13, what the fuck is wrong with you, ARG? Don't you realize he's only a minor? That's fucked up, and you can't do that because that's child porn. Don't you realize that? Next time, try not to harass a minor who doesn't know anything else from their brain. I know I'm gonna sound immature right here, but this shit reminds me of those Discord images of sensitive people being mad over on images and stuff that isn't really, you know. It's really not CP, it's just a joke. Yeah. That is not sexual harassment or anything like that. It was a simple little joke and you got mad over that. Chapter 3. And weeks later, he said F sir, which is harmful and offensive, while he's homophobic. You heard me, he's homophobic. He also called Cozy, a friend of mine who has a hard life and other stuff, but trying to get over it, an F slur. And not to mention that he was gonna harass him while Cozy is only 12 through 13. And it's fucked up to do that. Then Cozy got factory resetted by ARG. Oh my god. Do you think all minors deserve to be abused, dogged, swatted, factory resetted for their bad stuff? I'll tell you what. I want you to pay attention to the keyword that she uses, which is minor. They don't know anything. They're too young to get harassed. They don't deserve this. How about you? How would you feel if you were them? So you're gonna think harassing is okay. It's never okay. Just think before you do something. Yeah. I've been there before. No, I don't think underage people really deserve that sort of treatment. But I mean, they gotta have responsibilities, and those responsibilities gotta come towards their actions at one point. Why is Cozy even using Discord at 12? Oh, not only he harassed Cozy, but he also harassed me for drawing my IRL self, and he called this shit a dick. Since when it's dick? Because boobs? Oh, do not get me started with your bullshit. You draw your OC with big titties and shit. Like, I'm not even joking. Your anatomies made me want to have a mental breakdown. And let me show you what I mean by that. Here's your little Halloween one where you have big ass titties for some reason. Here's one of them with big ass titties and analog horror. Oh, I'm scared. And this shit right here. You drew yourself as the Jenny mod, which, if y'all don't know what that is, basically...
There's so much fun!
And considering this is how you draw yourself, it's... It's so obvious that she intentionally draw her character like that so that she can attract her gooner fan base. Gooner. I don't even have to say it, it's right there. Like, it's like right there. It's obvious. It's so obvious. No, let me see. Okay, let me compare her head right here. Right? Like, I see about right there. Right there. Now, I'm gonna do the, the chest part. Why is this... God. And now, let me put it next to the...
Why is her titties bigger than her head? It doesn't make any sense.
You think that would be it, right? No, I'm not even done with that part. She's drawing straight ass. This is the most recent one. It's not even like some old picture. This is her most recent. That I said. This right here is genuinely the most disappointing thing I have ever seen in my life. Like, unironically, you say you want to quote unquote be a better person, right? And by far the worst one I have ever seen is the one that I showed you earlier. This. Mama went through my phone and saw that. I had to tell her that it was for a video purpose. My ass would have been grounded right there, okay? You are drawing your OC as straight gooner bait. Not a single normal fan art, just straight gooner bait. Jesus, your fans only like you because of the fact that you are drawing yourself with ass that looks like it has been injected with concrete and titties that are the size of a motherfucking basketball. And you're saying I'm having a flat chest. I don't have a flat chest, I have boobs now, and I grow up. At least you need a school to learn and understand the female anatomy, you freak. You also need to understand the female anatomy more better, honestly. He also made fun of Cozy's self-harm, while Cozy was really in more pain. And he doesn't care about also making a false information of him dating a pedophile. I'll explain to you. I never mentioned the fact that Cozy literally self-harmed himself by using his pet cat. I'm not even joking when I say that. He was doing that because of a pedophile. He also tried to accuse ARG of him being quote-unquote sexist, which is not true. I think you're secretly being sexist towards females. How? Laughing my fucking ass off. I never said I hated females. I said I think. I never said I hated females. I don't care that you think wrong, low. This is just falsely accusing someone of something they aren't. Talking about that, I'll tell you. Andrew got added in a group chat with ARG so ARG can harass him and etc. Then he decided to bring Andrew past for nothing. And calling him a pedophile even though he's only 18. Every single pedophile that you know is more than 18 or at least 18. Unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot about it, but I do have a proof of where he says that Andrew jacking off kids as a joke, even though that doesn't seem funny joke to me. You're dead ass trying to defend a pedophile, which is dumb. Second, he's a fucking weirdo. There's pictures of it. Okay. The CP guy center he met is Terry's. Terry is a doxter man who likes to see people suffering in pain. He also doxed me and sweat on me. And I almost got killed by him in IRL. I'm serious, he did this to me. Plus, he also did NSFW CP total user to on VC to masturbate, dating someone who while he's harassed people who does online dating. He's a friend of ARG, but ARG doesn't care what his friend is doing. Never leave people alone, huh? Creep. She is villainizing Terry so fucking bad. First, he didn't even dox you. That was a complete other person. Second, he didn't even swat you or send a hitman after you, like some bounty hunter or some type of shit. Third, he didn't even let alone do all the things that you just mentioned. And yep, as you can see, ARG exposed Levi's for drawing a suggestive art of Toy Bonnie. And he called it a porn, even though that doesn't seem like it's porn. Because it's just a fanboy Toy Bonnie, you know. I'm not even going to respond to this. Not because she's right, but it's purely... And to mention about that, he overreacts about porn and suggestive stuff, while he said he likes private parts of females, which he's a hypocrite. I mean, you're doing suggestive art with literal teenagers. He liked private parts of females. Well, no shit. It's breaking news. The grass is green. Literally every heterosexual male likes that type of stuff, okay? Talking about his fan base now. They made a Rule 34 out of my OC. I know my OC is an adult, and I am not comfortable with about NSFW and etc. But I don't want people making NSFW of me without my permission. You aren't comfortable with people making NSFW, but you want people to make porn with your permission.
And that's it. She later apologized for making a stupid ass document, but turns out her apology was AI generated. Oh my god. It was AI generated because literally everything she wrote was literally perfect English. And if you saw from the document, her grammar was pretty bad. It was proven from like an AI checker, and the document used keywords like hurt feelings and stress, even though ARG never really received anything like that. What can we conclude from this? Takwa is a liar, a manipulative one who draws porn and suggestive art at the same time, 2, a cheater, 3, owns some of the most insane fans I ever seen in my life, 4, over here trying to become Walter White with fucking Mr. Lambert over here, and lastly, just overall crazy. My last word for Takwa is just change. Change yourself, okay? Subscribe. Wow. 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 Until next time.